Uzumaki Naruto.
Nice.
Yeah, the 7th Hokage of the Leaf Village. Something you might not know about me is I'm the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails Demon Fox.
Sweet.
Yeah, that, my friends, is how you get out of jury duty. Dr. Bio. Yeah, give it up for Sherry. Sherry, this is going pretty good. Yeah, as I was driving in here to Elgin today, I seen a sign that you guys are the sausage capital of Texas, so that's cool. I'm actually from northern Michigan, in Traverse City. We are the cherry capital of the world, so.
You
Not like it's
got one of
competition.
us. I see.
You guys could expand a little bit, yeah, that's no big deal. Sausage is better, I think. Anyways, I've been having some trouble here. I tried to order some new polos. Yeah, unfortunately, they just sent me a box of collared shirts, so. I had to send them back to try to get a refund, but the company folded. Probably never ironed that out. It's too bad. Yeah, my girlfriend's out of town this week, and she needed me to go pick up a prescription for her. And she goes, "Yeah, it's ointment," and that's all she told me. So I go in there and I go, "Yeah, I'm here to pick up the ointment for my girlfriend." And they go, "Okay, what kind of ointment?" And I was like, "Fair enough. What's her name?" You know, I go, "Okay, Tina, Cianci." They're like, "Okay, just go ahead and give us her birthday." Man, they're like, "Oh, it's okay. We got other security questions here. Go ahead and just tell her the color of her eyes." That's no good. Okay, we got one more here. Just middle name. What's her middle name? Oh man, that's not good. They're like, "All right, you passed all the security checks. Here you go." Definitely your boyfriend. There's no question there. Yeah, if you were a scammer, you would have known all that stuff. You know? Good for me. I'd have to make a phone call. That'd be embarrassing. Man, I haven't talked to my dad in about 6 years, and it's okay to cut toxic people out of your life. You know, that's why you won't return my calls. It's okay, guys. He's 76. We got plenty of time to work on it. It's fine, guys. No, I've been having some real trouble down here. My mailbox has been broken for like 6 months. And I didn't even think I wanted to get mail, but I've been getting these letters, not getting these letters from the IRS, so I gotta get that fixed. And so I went to talk to my property manager, but the guy is super busy. He just can't seem to get around to it. I mean, I must have asked him about 420 times. And the guy is super busy, he's real busy. Okay, so I gotta take this up a level of administration to the property management company, So the first thing she says is, "Don't raise your voice at me." I'm like, "I didn't." I said, "Just like this, fix my mailbox." So, yeah, I don't think that's getting done anytime soon, And my uncle, he's a lawyer, he goes, "Listen, send them a letter." And they got 30 days to respond. Well, I don't know the status of all that again, because my mailbox is broken. I assume they haven't really gotten to it, Anyway, I shouldn't dwell on it, Actually, things are going good for me. My credit score, very high. Also like a cheater. I have an 817 credit score. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I could get some of those zero interest loans. You guys know about that?
No.
I will get there someday, Just keep paying your bills, So yeah, I got approved for this zero interest credit card. It's really great. I filled out the form, I got approved. The thing is, they have to mail out the credit card to you. My mailbox is broken, guys. I shouldn't do it. Actually, no. I got a show going down in Austin there, and I was looking for a sponsor, and I found this place. It's Bird's Barbershop, and I go in there, and I say, "Hey, you guys want to sponsor a comedy show?" And they're like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And I go, "Yeah, we got a wide demographic of people with hair." They don't need to hear anymore. I was like, "Wait, there's more." I go, "We're gonna put a bird on the poster. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're in. What do you want?" I said, "Oh, it'd be nice to maybe give away some free haircuts. That would be a good, synergy. And they're like, "Okay." And so they're like, yeah, just go ahead and write your address here. We'll mail them right out to you. Guys, I can't go and tell them on the mailbox. I think it's a scam, you know? You walk in there like a Philistine and pick it up. You know? That's too bad. I should have gone. Any of you guys do the 23andMe?
Yeah.
Oh, a few people, yeah, they just went bankrupt, which is probably fine, you know? Yeah, I did the 23andMe there, and I found out I'm related to my mom.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Thank you, appreciate it, yeah.
System works.
Yeah, right. Again, I found I'm related to my mom and my dad. Wow, is that something? Yeah. I was hoping I was related to the mailman, so he'd come fix my mailbox. What can you do? Well, yeah, I've been tangling with my old adversary, Chase Bank, again. Yeah, they've been charging me $12 a month for my free checking account. Yeah, you getting hit with that too? Now, I'm going to give you the recipe right here, let me tell you. I called them up and I said, hey, what's this? I thought this was a free Chase checking account. And they're like, oh yeah, it used to be, but we changed it. Now it's the Chase Freedom checking account. We got the freedom to charge you $12 a month. I don't like that, you know. So they're like, listen, it's a new fee. We'll take it off there this month for you. But the next month, you know, you got to pay it. And I was like, okay. Well, I've been calling them every month for the last 3 years. Yeah, it's me again, Alden. I'd like to have the $12 back, please. It's not your $12, right? You know, just hit the button that says I get $12 back. I literally have nothing to do today. This phone call is being recorded from both ends, okay? I am not going to get off the phone until you give me the $12. Is this what you want your day to be? And a lot of times they'll put you on hold. That's when I engage in my other little hobby. I'm a level 7 local guide on Google Maps. Yeah, I only rate one business, Chase Bank branches. And they all say the same thing. $12 a month? No. 1 star. I think they're starting to come around and see it my way. Yeah. Pro tip, if you guys want to get in the rating game, did you know you can rate the ATMs and the branches separately? Why would you do that? A lot of people don't know you can rate the ATM. So down in Austin, there's a lot of them that just have 1 star across the board. It's just me. $12 a month? No. I've rated parents I've never even been in. You know, it's really fun. Yes, actually, what's great, if you do this method here, they did stop charging me $12 for like 6 months.
Okay.
And then they started up again, like I wouldn't look. I'm like, well, what now? You know, what can I even do? And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go across the street to the Chase Bank, and I'm going to start taking their pens. They just give them out, you know, and I figure, okay, for $12, how many pens is that? Like a couple hundred? So what I'll do is I'll go in there, and I'll go, okay, let me check the balance on my checking account. Still 0? Okay, great. And I'll grab like 3 pens, you know, start filling my pockets in. You know, they're nice pens, you know. Yeah, they write pretty good, and also every time I go in there, they don't ever stop me, you know. So, just go in there, and I mean, I think they're embarrassed or something, you know. Maybe they know about my Google profile or something, you know. I don't know, but it's like, you guys, I mean, these write really well. I got a whole bunch of these in the car, you guys. So like again, yeah. Also, if you guys are wondering, this is my merch, so. If you guys want to give me a little gas money, these are $1. So if you guys want to buy a Chase Bank pen, I got them here for you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Man, I got deep pockets here. What is this going on? That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna get them one of these days. You know, they're gonna come and see it my way. Yeah, guys, I was having some trouble. I got a screw in one of my tires. You know. Oh man, I gotta go over to Discount Tire, get it replaced, you know. So I go up to the guy and I'm like, hey, my tire's screwed. He's like, what, I got low tread or something? He's like, nope, there's a screw in it. And he goes, okay, well, let's take a look at the tire and see if that's the problem. I'm not a tire professional, but, you know, I have a hypothesis, but, you know. I'll let you do your job. So he walks over to my tire with his tool, which is like the spray bottle you might use to discipline your cat, okay? And he sprays on it, and then air and bubbles start coming up. He's like, "Yup, it's the screw." Good. Glad we're all on the same page with that, you know. Like, what's this gonna cost, you know? And he goes, well, you know, we got two different ones here. We got one for $79, we got this one for $129. You know, and I go, oh, okay, well, what's the difference? And he's like, well, I'm paid on commission, so I like the $129 one, you know. And he's like, all right, well, what kind of tire do you want? I was like, I don't know, something that fits on the car would be good. You have it in black? How long is this going to take? You know, oh, you know, it'll probably take an hour or something. I go, okay. Well, if it took 2 hours, would it be cheaper? He's pretty tired of me after that. That's when he hits me with his pitch. He's like, listen, do you want tire insurance? You know, $12 a month, and guess what? If this ever happens again, we'll replace the tire for nothing. I go, would be nice to have some part of the car insured. And I don't have car insurance, I don't have health insurance, but I got this tire insurance, you know, so yeah, everything's covered as long as you hit the passenger front tires. That sounds like a pretty good deal, huh? Man, I tell you, last week I had a real struggle. I was trying to return a non-refundable plane ticket. It says that right on it. I knew that when I bought it, but I was feeling confident, you know. But I'm like, you know what, I don't want to start off with the final boss, you know, Delta Airlines. Maybe I'll return some other stuff, you know, and build up my confidence even more, and then I'll be able to, you know, get in there and negotiate. So I had this non-snoring mouth guard that I bought off Amazon, okay? And I popped that in, and I asked my girlfriend in the morning, hey, was I not snoring last night? She's like, well, you sound more like you were choking, you know? Oh, okay. So, do you guys know you can return stuff that's been in your mouth? Yeah, full refund. Got it back. It was like $40. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. That's like one. So then I'm like, oh man, okay, you know what I thought would be fun? I don't know if you guys shop at the H-E-B. If you buy stuff from the Hill Country, if you look on the back, they've got a thing, 100% guaranteed refund for any reason. You know, I was like, all right, I'm gonna test that. So I had a bottle of olive oil, and I used up about 90% of it. So I just got a little bit in there, you know, and I handed it to the guy, and he's like, well, what do you think? I was like, oh man, the viscosity was way off. Don't get me started about viscosity. I could go all day. You know? So yeah, he just handed me the $4. You know, no questions asked. There. Oh, thanks. There. Can you show me the olive oil? Well, yeah. So I got two. I'm feeling pretty good. You know. So. Yeah, actually, I took a book back to the bookstore. I just told them I didn't like the ending. And they're like, this is a coloring book. Okay. They're not going to argue with an adult illiterate guy. So yeah, I got $16. You know, I feel pretty good. So okay, now I'm ready to go up against Delta. You know. It's going to be a tense negotiation. Because I know it says right on there, non-refundable. I'm like, oh man, okay. So call them up. First thing, they open with a power move. They put me on hold for an hour and a half. It's a strong negotiating tactic, you know. What am I going to do exactly? You know, I got to figure something out. But then I saw my girlfriend's niece, and she was just hammering her parents. Take me to Chick-fil-A, take me to Chick-fil-A. That's a strong negotiating tactic. They did go to Chick-fil-A. So I was like, okay. So when I got somebody on there from Delta, I was like, please give me the money, please give me the money, please give me the money back, please give me a refund, please, I need to pay my rent, taxes are coming up soon, please help me. And they're like, whoa, you sound a little unhinged there. Listen, fella, we can't give you back the money, okay? What we can do for you is we'll give you an e-credit for a future flight, okay? And again, you sound a little unhinged there, so we're definitely going to add you to the no-fly list. I'm going to call it a win. All right, I got one more for you guys. We got here. Yeah, for a while there, I was doing the keto diet. You know, if you tried that, one of the things you got to do on the keto diet is you got to eat a lot of butter. Okay? So I'd go over to the Hill Country, over to H-E-B, and I'd get 4 sticks of the salted butter. It's like $3.79, pretty good deal, you know. Well, I went in there one time and we were having these shortages, you know, and they didn't have it. I was like, oh man. All they got's the unsalted butter. I was like, I don't know about that. Never had that kind of butter before, you know. Then I got thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? It's a better deal. There's no salt in it. It means I'm getting more butter. I got salt at home. This is great. Get the butter, I cook it up with my lentils, and it's going pretty good, I'm eating it, and yeah, it turns out it's not bad, I found out I'm an unsalted butter man. I had no idea. So now I know what to get, 4 sticks of the unsalted butter from the Hill Country, 379. You got to get a better deal. There's no salt in it, So anyways, I go in there and get it. Guess what? This week, they don't have it. All they've got is the salted butter. And I hate that now. Oh, okay. Bring out the manager, and we got talking, and it got a little heated, and yeah, I almost assaulted him. Yeah, he's like, oh, you're going to be getting a letter from my lawyer. I was like, good luck with that. Thank you very much. Everyone,